Tonight, fights happen in every jail. We often hear complaints about fights in the Bibb County jail and about conditions, staffing, and safety measures.
It's a topic we've covered before, especially since the 2021 stabbing death of Deputy Christopher Knight. So, is it getting better? Ashlyn Webb joins us in studio to share what she knows.
Frank, Lori, we wanted to take a closer look after our team was looking through a list of crimes committed in March, and 1 week stood out: 4 aggravated assaults in the Bibb County jail within 5 days. We wanted to know, is this an unusual coincidence or a sign of a larger problem?
And when some people do a crime, they have to do the time, but you're also innocent until proven guilty. And things need to get better down there at the Bibb County LEC.
Sonia Bonner says she fears for her son's life. He's been in the Bibb County jail since March.
He did tell me someone tried to stab him before.
Reports we pulled from the sheriff's office show inmates being taken to the ER for their injuries like injured jaws, bloody noses, and busted up hands. But there are other reports, like the one on March 14th, where several inmates attacked another in the shower. The report says an unknown inmate covered up a camera with an unknown object when the assault was happening. The inmate who was beaten suffered eye injuries. Then, 4 days later, on March 18th, roughly a dozen inmates were reportedly doing drugs. The sheriff's office says inmates produced those drugs inside the jail with things like bleach and paint stripper. The report says 5 of those inmates attacked 7 others, some with shanks, stabbing, and cutting them. Major Eric Woodford says jailers try to do shakedowns every day, checking for weapons.
Well, they will tear up anything. They will tear up their lights. They will tear up their bunks, the tables, whatever they can break a piece of metal off, a broomstick.
I don't think they're looking what they need to look at. I don't think they're doing what they need to do as officers, as guards. I don't think, because if they was doing their job, it wouldn't be so many stabbings, so many fights in jail.
But Woodford says the problem with fights in the jail comes down to inmates' behavior.
We're talking about offenders who are on the street, who are now in jail for committing some crime out on the street. Coming to jail is not going to change them instantly.
Woodford says number of assaults in the jail has dropped since last year. For example, there were 8 assaults this March and 11 in March 2022. He says they have assigned investigators to each case and then they are turned over to prosecutors. Frank, Lori.
Thank you, Ashlyn. Woodford says jail staffing has increased in the last 3 years. However, they are still 60 jailers short.